What's happening? You see the title? The Cost of Being a Good Man. Now, let's get this. The people who depend on good men don't ask how much it costs. And it's going to ultimately cost you your life. Um, People are going to ask things of you that they wouldn't ask of themselves. And use you being a good man as leverage for you to do things for people that they wouldn't do for themselves. Even if it's using their children or leveraging or the elderly or leveraging somebody else's situation as motivation to get it done. So that normally they could benefit. So there's a cost to being a good man. The cost of being a good man comes with um, getting stabbed in the back. Because if you're a good man, people will stab you in the back. And expect no response because you're supposed to be a good man. Good men don't respond to Judas or Judases that we have out in society. That's part of the cost of being a good man. One of the costs of being a good man is that somebody can smear your name, your life, your legacy, and they look at it as this is what you're supposed to do to get ahead. But you're not supposed to expose that. Let the truth set a person free years later after this person has gotten whatever they got it out of manipulating the situation. This becomes part of the cost of being a good man. Sometimes the cost of being a good man is you can't respond to situations in the moment that they happen because you have other responsibilities that are bigger than that moment of response. And unfortunately, people do know this, and they plan their attacks knowing this in particular. Like, if I do it around this time, they can't do anything because they actually have to get this done, and gives me, and they're a good man. The cost of being a good man is sometimes it costs you your humanity. You can't be a human being. You can't have a human range of emotions, because being a good man, you shuts off that box shuts off humanity of a person. The cost of being a good man is that the people around you don't have to be good. They don't have to carry on the legacy of you being good. They can benefit off of it, but they won't actually carry that cross. Or if you pass that torch, they'll drop it. And the cost is you might feel like you did it for nothing because you don't know if anybody will ever carry that cross or carry that torch. The cost of being a good man is that people put you on a pedestal and put people like you on a pedestal just to crucify you, just to tear you down, just to say, see, they're not as good as we all thought. And that's going to cost you, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately, the cost of being a good man is that you cost yourself your life, not in the sense of your last breath, like I talked about earlier, but in the sense of you have to discipline yourself and structure yourself in a way that you can't live a total human experience because you're too busy being a good man. And if that's who you are naturally, it's an easier transition. But if that's who you're trying to become, it's a harder road because you have to, you know, your experience as far as sometimes even fun and happiness doesn't necessarily equate to a good man. Other people can have fun. You may not be able to. You can't have fun until the mission is done. And unfortunately, the missions of a good man are never done. So that's this video. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.